Sup my little pulselings, how's it going? Hope all is well in your world. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified when another one's up. Sup pulsers, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. We are looking at Minos, where you play a big old Minotaur in charge of a dungeon. This is a roguelike. It's got some pretty cool stuff, kind of like reminds me a bit of tower defense with dungeon keeper. That's the vibe I get anyway. Let's we're having a look at the options right now. You got a decent amount of resolutions. Hopefully it doesn't change the scaling. We go all the way down to 12, 14, 16, 19, 20, 10, 80 is there. All the way back up to what it was. Ah, that's one. Sweet. You got you can limit frame rates, you can turn them up and down, you got motion blurs, sharpness, glamour. You got various graphical settings for wherever your graphics card is. Gameplay. It's pretty much got some of the you turn blood on and off. You can display the maze grid. Now I didn't have that on. I'm kind of tempted to put it on, but I didn't play with that, so I'm not messing around with it. You got all your options. You got controls. Now you can have key bindings. I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Let's do a little bit because I messed up last time. Right. So we changed that to a dot. So you can do key bindings if you want. I am going to turn it back to defaults. And accessibility, you can do sharpness, highlight walls if you are hard to see. You also got colorblind mode. Well done, developer. Always include that. Always help other players out. Right, erase all progress and start from scratch. No. Right, it looks like it's not going to let us go back to the main menu. There's a menu before this, like in all roguelikes, where you get to choose your pathways. That's what we're really missing. And you get to choose your beginning traps. Now, this is why it reminds me of Dungeon Keeper. These little areas here are where you place your traps. So when you place a trap, you want to place it on whichever way you're facing. Now, a tutorial in this. That is the maze shifting, by the way. Right, that was the maze shifting, by the way. In the background, this moves from this section to this section, so it shows you the different mazes, which is kind of cool. But when you're talking, it's really annoying. Anyway, these are the pathways coming into the maze. Right, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 coming that way. So there are 4 ways in. Now you've got to remember that when you're designing your trap routes. So when you first go through the tutorial of the game, you only have these light coloured walls and these slightly orange ones. You don't have these ones with a lightning. So it kind of puts you to a full sense of play. Sorry, it's doing the background thing again. Right, these are your starting off traps. So if you click on your Minotaur, that's who you're going to be moving. When you click on the ground with the left mouse click, you can send him running around. You can send him to attack the enemy when they actually come in and start trying to win, or you can leave him here until they get to the center maze. If they have archers, they will fire from a distance. Right, I've just turned that background noise off because it's going to keep moving and it makes a really loud noise when I'm trying to explain something to you. It's it's what a developer wanted. Now it's cool that it moves back though when you're actually playing the game, but when you're actually trying to do something, it's really annoying. Anyway, you select your Minotaur and you place him wherever you want in this area. If they drop relics or special items or messages, you have to run him out to go pick it up after a wave has ended. You do not have to do it when the wave is going, which is awesome. Now those 5 electric bolts there are for these hard rock. The only way to destroy them is with that ability. The golden ones, as far as I can tell, or in the tutorial anyway, you can place it wherever you want, however often as you want as well. So you can really delay them getting into the maze area. So you need to have a way for them to be able to get to the middle. You can't block them off entirely, otherwise you can't do the stage. If you click on the guys, it will actually tell you their health, damage, and their speed, as well as any special abilities they have. Some of them, for example, can jump over trap on the floor. Those dudes suck, but there you go. So if I right click on my mouse, it will change it to the maze menu. So I can put down these maze blocks, or I can click on them a second time to destroy them. Same as all the golden ones can be destroyed however you want. Right, so I kind of want them to run around that way. I want them to go around these side paths, so at least going over 1 trap, 2 traps minimum. So, right. What you got to do is kind of figure out, like, if I take that one out, they have to come around that way now, in there. So I want them to hit that one and that one. So I'm going to select my Minotaur, go over here, take out this first block, this second block. So if they can get around here, they have to go that way. So I'm going to take my dude just around here. Well, I'm going to keep the sound off while I'm doing this, because that's going to annoy me. That GG. And I'm going to take out this area here, followed by this one here. So now they have to go on that trap around here, as well as on that trap. And I want them to hit that trap as well. So ideally, I want them to come up here and then go around there, really, don't I? Oh. So this is how you have a phase beforehand. So long as you don't hit the start, begin the hunt, you have to figure out how to get them to hit as many traps as you can on the way around. Now, if I click on the shop guy, he allows me to do 2 things. I explain the resources in a minute. Now, these are the 3 traps I have. So this one does 0.5 damage per second. So obviously, I want them to stay on that as long as I can. This will backstab the last unit. So the very last unit to step on it will be hit with that. That's going to do 5 damage. And as their health is 4, that will kill one of them outright. Spike traps are the best. This does 6 damage. In fact, I'm going to put that right there. So for the Minotaur, for his movement, and click on the guy to do the shop items. Now, I can have them run around there, or I can take that one out, that one, and they are guaranteed to walk around there. It doesn't really matter unless you're changing the pathways. But his blue attacks do regenerate when the next turn is done. So as there's 3 of them, you want 3 traps down. And I think they got archers. What they will also do, if they're coming from multiple areas, sometimes they have an ability to call others and they will wait. So this here, this is your maze level. As you get kills, you'll fill it up with blood. You'll use the blood to upgrade the actual maze, which is pretty cool. And you've got the Minotaur up here. You got your option up here. You got hunting party, so it should be 1, 2, 3. This is the first level. This is an experience thing where you can buy stuff for the Minotaur. Like you can increase his attack, his speed. When you die and lose a run, you'll go back to the beginning, but you'll keep these. These are specialist stuff you can buy in the shop. They're usually really good traps, stuff like that. This is the gold for buying basic stuff. And that's pretty much how the maze works. But what I would do if I was you on every level, check the maze out, see how you want them to go around. Because all these guys have to come this way now. And you kind of got to guess where they come through. So if they were to like come this way, for example, I wouldn't let them go straight up there and straight around. I would try to get them to come down this way on this trap, back out, down this end here, and then around here. If you can see what I mean. So you don't want them to be able to go straight up there. But you want them to dip in that way. So if I put that there, they have to go around that one and that one. So that means they're going to step on all 3 traps. Now, my Minotaur's still got 2 of his abilities. So what I want to do is locate another trap, which will probably be that one there. I can't see there's any in here. There are ones in there as well. So if I did 1, 2, and made it so they had to come around here, back up here, here, and then in here. So if I did that, for example, and I pick my Minotaur and get him to come down here. smash through these two areas. He's used up all his abilities, so I don't need him out there anymore. And if I smash through that one, followed by that one. Now they're going around there, so are these other ones. So they're definitely going to hit one before they go in. So next turn, if they're only coming from these bottom ones, I want to try and crack out this one. So they step on it. So they go here, here, bring it up here, through here, here, then here, by taking out that one, and that one. So when he gets his energy back, if I hit that one and then that one, they have to go around like that. Because at no point do you really want them to have direct routes. And I think it's really cool that it actually shows you the way they travel as well. So I need them to go up here, for example. And then down that way. There you go. So the next one I would want to include would be this one. 1, 2. Get them here, back here. Then out here this way. And then through this bottom one. But I'm not sure how I'd actually do that just yet. So probably that one, that one. So I have to go up, 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 around here, through here, and then down. I don't think I'll be able to get them through here a second time. Unless I took out this back line in such a way they'd have to travel up that way. So they go here, here, down here, not be able to go through here, have to go through this bit here, and then back in through here. But that's pretty much how the maze is. Whenever you get the ability to lay traps, you always kind of have to lay them all. So this is backstab. I'm going to put this one on that one. So I know that's going to give me a fatality. That one probably won't give me a fatality. You normally have to combine that with something else. But that's good for taking out certain characters. You can also get magic doors. Now the difference with the magic doors is you have to reprime them with your Minotaur. So if you have a magic door here, what it does, it allows the first two through. So say like you know the third one coming down is going to be a, I'm going to call them thieves or rogues. You know it's going to be a rogue. Rogues step over all these traps. They completely ignore them. So you want the second one through to be a rogue. But with the door ones, he has to go out and reset it. You can start off another run with that trap not working. And one of the things I hope they ease up on is how the trap system works. Oh well. Right, let's put the sound back on. Right, so it should explain the basis of the game. Right, so let's start this off. You can fast forward down here as well. As you can see, it's wearing down his health. If he dies, excellent. Ah, he did die, sweet. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of blood, which is going to help me level up the maze. Now you can fast forward if you've created a long snaking path as well. See, the noise is pretty good because it's quite atmospheric when you're actually doing stuff. That's the second trap. The third trap, the spike's right here. And he's dead. Now again, you have to be really careful with ranged units. Sometimes they'll stand right in this corner and fire at your Minotaur. So put him down in an area where he's not going to be hit. Right. Minotaur. What was I going to do? I was going to rearrange this. Where they come from? 1, 2 from that end. And 2 from down that end. So that means 1 will get injured on the trap. 1 will die. 1 will die. There's going to be a third one coming in. So I need to injure these dudes. Alright, so there's a trap here. Right, so I'm going to take that one out. Take that one out. Right, so that means that trap is now activated. I will go take that one out for the next part. The one in the top corner. Rats. Rats make the maze more cozy with artifacts. Okay, if you say so. Well, I've got one more left. So I'm going to take out that one. Now I'm going to upgrade the entire maze. And we get a nice little animation. Right, secret combo. I gather this is when you have multiple traps doing certain things. So maybe you can knock them back into it. I do know you can get a boulder one. I had it. It's a massive boulder that rolls down and it hits two of them. It runs them all over. I don't think you can do a third one. Well, that's an uncommon trap. We've got backstab or we've got spikes. Effective against ranged, armored and shielded. Ranged and armored. Fire, deal damage over time to enemy. Sticks to the enemy. We have another fire trap thing. Why not? Well, I'm going to put that one down here. Let's go to the shop. Oh, what's reflex? Projectiles making them dangerous to enemies. Reflex projectile is stronger and bonus increases +2 every time it's applied. Can only be placed on trap slots. Reflects 3 arrows. So if I was to stand my Minotaur behind that, that might, when they shoot him, bounce off and him in the face. Boulder crossing, that's what I had, I think. Push a boulder in chosen direction. Turn limits 2, kills 3, does 6 damage. Yes, I want a big boulder. That's a pressure plate. When they step on it, it goes off. I haven't used a pressure plate yet. Right, so we've got 1, 2, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that should be good. Right, I don't want them to go that way. Right, so they have no way around. Alright, so we've got going around that way now. So that'll be another one, another one, and another one. So what I need to do is hit that one, have them go up here, around here, down here, then into the maze, and that'll be another trap. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Right, let's start. I actually set the second one on fire as well. There's one more part after this. And he's burning, he's burning. Right, let's get you going away up. Right, those two are gone. That's the last trap. Try to get their body armor as well. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, on the spikes you go, boy. Ooh, yes, we got 100 gold. Right, so I want to take out that one. No, I don't actually. Wait a minute. Got mine off, stop. Let's take out that one, that one, that one, that one. And I don't know if I need any else to get out just yet. Right, that one done. And that should be all of them, really. Yes, Minotaur. Minotaur, tor. We'll take out these just in case. Oh, changed the wrong thing. Right click is how you change it to different attacks. You'll also get a resource, by the way, of certain items. Go there, Minotaur! Right, I've tried messing around with the audio, trying to turn off that maze movement in the background. It's driving me crazy. But to no avail. Right, I can't remember if I put down enough traps or not. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got enough. I did just buy this boulder one, but I can't actually get it to go down. So I don't know if you need a pressure plate. Or not. Let me try a shop, see if I can buy a pressure plate. The thing with this game is there's not really that good instructions at the beginning. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Right, let's see if we can do a pressure plate. I'll put that there. Linking. Some traps and devices don't activate automatically. Instead, they need to be activated manually or through linking. Linking comprises traps device to create a chain reaction and automate your maze. Well, I gather that's what's needed for that. No, is that not working? Right. Right, I can't find how to link that to the boulder. I can't. Well, let me put the boulder down either, which is okay. Like I said, there are quite a few little bits and bobs that need to be worked out in this game, but the idea is really good. Like turning off the bloody maze noise in the background. I don't know how loud that is for you, but in my headphones that is extremely loud. Right, let's get on that. Right, you're dead. We've got 2 dudes down here. We've got fire maze there. Spike trap there. You're gonna burn to death, my friend. Oh, he triggers that, which is nice. Spike there. Yeah. Right, we've got 10 gold and we've got some gems as well. Sweet. Now I tried it, turning down just the noise, just the music, just the UI sounds. None of them did anything to that maze stuff in the background. I gather it's some kind of I have no idea where area could be, and I'm not gonna keep looking. Right, this affects your Minotaur. So this is the speed, health, and damage. Economy affects the money you get. I think I'll get a little bit more. There you go. 30 gold allowance. So it's got some really nice stuff. Oh, seesaw. Activation deals high damage when stepping on one plate while an enemy is on the other plate. Okay, interactive door can be closed manually. Linkable has to activate permanently or link to it. That would be a good way for splitting up units. Backstabber 2-way. Oh, activates only last enemy in the group can be placed on trap slots. 5 damage to 8. I thought I would set off more times. Reorder. Move on enemy spot back to the group order. These can all be really good. So we got bounty. This is the letters. Ain't that important. This is where the fun is. With all the stuff in the shop. So you get different sections for different ones. Starting items. Based on what starting items slots will be increased by 1. Later levels, that's going to be vital. Cost 1,000. I've got 1,000. Oh, it's not going to let me have it. That's not nice. Right, Tinkerer spends 1 energy to gain 5 maze experience. Oh, expert sacrifice 5 health for 1 energy. That could actually come in really useful. Taking out those permanent maze parts is really vital later on. That's what gets you killed when you can't do it. Rearmor device. It takes 8 seconds to rearmor device. Is that throughout the run? Destroy non-permanent walls at the cost of 10 health. Okay. We'll try that rearm. See how that works. Right, forge. We've got 20. I don't want that. And I don't want that. I'm going to keep all my money for now. So this is the map items. You do get certain special stuff on them if you look at this. Mushrooms modifier. Don't know what it does. We've got mushrooms. Or device sorts spawns in these halls. Okay. Now the amount you get in rubies now is different from levels according to difficulty and level size. So that's, what's that, 11 altogether? We've got here 16. Oh. Then 16. So I don't ever have the small ones, I think. So you can equip your limited artifacts, and you can also equip your devices. So if you've unlocked more and more traps, you can actually place them here. When I first went on my first run, I didn't have that one. I think it was either Laura or it might have been Buzzsaw. So it does change with each run what you actually get. Start off with. Right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 points of entry. They're going to start down there. Looks like they've got an archer with them. Archer's annoying. But archers have 5 health. So 4 traps and 4 traps will work on them. Archers will be 5. Right. I am hating that noise in the background. Right, where are the traps? The trap, 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 and trap. So that's roughly the same maze. Okay, cool. Right. So I want these top ones to come down around here. I want this part to be the last part they enter. Oh, I've got a diamond from it. That's cool. So I want to go down here, here. What's that? 1, 2, 3. I can take these ones out. But I don't want him coming that way. So that way. Plus these two will get them over 1, 2 traps. Go on, my son, break that. Right, so let's go over those 2 traps. There is one now. We'll have to get him go here, here, here. Which is doable. Is there one down there? There is one down there as well. Plus, he's got a direct route. So if I get him come here, take out that one. That's going to help me later on. Because I will need to take out this one, and this one. To come down here in the first place, and I want to come down here through that one first. Preferably around there as well. Oh. Right, so I can definitely hit 1, 2, 3 traps. Right, that's 4 traps, then I've got to come around. 4 traps till they come around. Okay, okay. Right. We will now buy like 6. I've got to get that archer first. So he's at the front, I think. Yes, he's at the front. Right, so he's got to go on that no matter what. Backstabber. Can go on that one. Oh, I kind of want to fire one earlier, don't I? But fire's going to have to go there. Well, I've got anything I can buy. Nope. Medusa's head. I did not get to try it last time. That's one of the ones I want to try. A luring trap is like a statue lady. She calls them into a corner. Pretty cool. That one. But hopefully that kills that little nerd. Right, let's get this going. Tickety brewing along just nicely. Yeah, developers, make sure you can turn that background maze thing up right off. That is really annoying. Probably in a setting somewhere, I just haven't seen it. That's really irritating. Right, you're dead. Last dude should burn. Is he gonna make it? Oh. So I wanted to go up here and around here, really, don't I? Yes, I do. Right, so those guys cannot come that way. Well, they can. I don't want them to, though. Right, I want us to go... I want to go all the way around. Will they hit that? Right, these boys are coming in that way. That's not good. We got 1, 2 that way, 3 that way. Right, so they're both going that way. Don't want them to have a way in. They're both going to hit that one. And no one's going to hit that one, which is a bit of a pity. So we can't have them hit that one. Actually, I can have them hit that. If I take that wall out there, put a wall there, they go up, down, around. Right, they have to go that way now. I've got a feeling I've got to break through this wall here. In case they come that way, so they have to go around next. So I want them to go around as well. Right, you guys can go there. Right, they're hitting that one, they're hitting that one, hitting that one. And they are hitting that one. I think that does all the traps I need them to do. Unless I can get them to go here, in, here, and then out here. That could be a way I could play about in a minute. So I don't need to do that just yet. Right. Let's upgrade his maze. Sharper with a river of blood. What? Fire trap or more spikes? Spikes are quick and easy. There's definitely a secret combo. I'm just wondering, luring. You could probably lure them onto a trap. That'd be one way of doing it. Right, let's have a look. Where you going, boys? Where you going? Well, I've got a spike. Oh, I think the fire guy's going to hit the... Oh, I thought the archer's going to hit the fire one then. So I don't think he'd burn to death. I need to take that one out as well, so they got a long walk. Well done. We have defeated the wave. Right, and that's exactly what I was worried about. Some nerd starting up there. Will that block that off? I think that will block that off. Right, there you go. Right, now they're all going down now. How many got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Literal nerds. Right. So ideally, I would want... this one around here. I'll take it as that, followed by that. So that's there, that's there. So if anyone comes here now, they've got to go around and around that way. That is awesome. I don't think there's a trap there. I've got a trap there I can use. Trap there. Trap there. Up here. So how many have I got left? Or one left. Right, let's take that one out. What I'll do is I'll have him come here, 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 here. Oh, that's a dead end, isn't it? Dang it. I kind of like the fact there's a little bit of thinking involved as well. Well, 123. Can I get some more traps? Flowers. Right, another spike trap. It's not that fancy, but it's effective. Right, let's put that on. Fireboy might make it there. Right. Put on this first one. Well, I think that's what they're going to call merge. A point in which groups wait for each other to merge. You little nerds. Right, let's go. So the idea is there for a game. But I do think it's a little bit rough around the edges, especially with that background noise thing driving me crazy. But when it starts getting rogues into the game, when you've got to think a lot more, I think the game gets a little bit more interesting. Same as when it does tell you if someone has a part of a letter, so you know which ones you've got to kill. There we go, boys. Oh, yes. And he goes all the way around. He's going to keep ticking out by that one. What is my Minotaur doing in that corner? Look at that. What's he doing? Dirty boy. Right. That was Minos. The demo. Is it Minotaur or Minotaur? I'm never too sure. What do I think of that game? I think that game's got a lot of potential, and I think it's got a really, really cool base concept game. I do think the maps should be bigger. The route should be longer to the end of the maze. The roguelite element. You should be able to turn off the background maze noise. That drives me crazy. I do think the traps need more work though. They're very, very basic. And I do think they should have timers on them to reset. Because I'd rather fight and kill more adventurers at one time. The upgrade system for the Minotaur is also very basic. But I can see where the developer wants to go. This is a demo. I can't wait to see the cool ideas they have on this game. Because, like I said, the core concept is really good. And it is kind of like a tower defense meets Dungeon Keeper. And as always, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This has been Pulsebeetle. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the next one, you can just subscribe and you'll be notified when it's up and running.